Hello everyone, my name is Playton and welcome back to another video. It's a voiceover today because we're doing something different. This is my 6th retro slasher illustration. I got new paintbrushes, I got new paint, and I was ready to take on the next photo. I wanted to do something inspired by Herbert West Re-Animator, so I decided that I wanted to draw a hand holding a syringe, and I never really sketched medical objects before, or any man-made objects. They're very hard for me to draw because, you know, symmetry is hard, and making things look really even in perspective is hard, and I like to draw things in perspective. So overall, it was just a new experience to draw a syringe, and there's my head getting all in the way. It's great to know. I'm not really sure how I feel about this illustration. I feel like it could have been better. It was weird drawing the Re-Animator syringe without like the intense neon green reagent that's like kind of like the trademark of that series. It was very just it just sticking the Re-Animator theme into my red and purple color palette was very odd. Anyway. I was starting off drawing the syringe at an angle because I wanted the syringe to be angled in the final piece, but, you know, it's easier to draw things straight up and down when they're symmetrical. Taking full advantage of my ruler here, which is also something I usually don't do but need to take advantage of more. The syringe ended up being kind of squatty. Not the best, you know, not the best. And especially because like now looking at the footage I can definitely see some bad angles that shouldn't have been there, and just a lot of little stuff, just stuff that it's easy to see when you step away from the canvas and you aren't staring at it for 30 minutes. This is where I started to notice, it's even, but it looks really weird, so I thinned out the, I don't know, what's that part of the syringe called? The little part that you pull out of the syringe. I thinned that out, and then tried doing the hand. Now the hand changed a lot. Originally it was going to be a more accurate, anatomically correct hand, but then I ended up going for like this really fun, like almost rubber hose animation-esque stylized hand, and I really like how it turned out. It takes me a while to get there though, because it's just, I didn't know what to do with this hand and this little tiny syringe because it was so cartoonishly short, and I was just like, okay, we're gonna just break down and try something weird and different, and I ended up coming up with this hand, which I really enjoy. I think it's cute. There's me explaining to my stream that we're gonna do a glow effect with the red in the middle and then purple fading outward. There's a quick little spoiler. I'm really happy that I bought these new brushes. I needed to get different brushes for a while because, you know, sometimes you gotta do some flat washes and you need a big brush for that if you want it to look good. Oh, also these red highlights completely disappear after I started painting. I don't know what it was, but I was just not having it. Today was just, the day that I filmed this was just, this stream was just taking it out of me. I forget what we did for cross country, but it was probably something pretty intensive. I feel like this effect could have worked out better than it did. I don't know. Oh, I got sick of waiting, just like waiting on stream for these things to dry. Actually, I'm just gonna cut this out of the video. It doesn't need to be here. Okay, so everything was dry now, and I went back over it with another shade of red to just try to get that brightness, because whenever this red dries, it gets kind of muted and sad looking, so I usually have to fix the color in post, but here's me just kind of, there's my head getting in the way again, but just putting color on the hand, because I want the hand to be purple and the syringe to be very red. Blend it out a little more, and go and putting it away to dry. Okay, I started off with a colored pencil liner because I thought, you know, I should stick to my roots and do that before I do any white line art. You can't really see it on the hand, but trust me, it's there. I do think that hand turned out super cute, even though it's kind of hard to see what's happening. I'm not gonna lie, this piece could have been way better than it was. I think the only reason why I really think that, though, is because it was my first time drawing an object like this, and it didn't have the neon green reagent in it. It feels a little more bland without it, I'm not gonna lie. I went in with the white line art, just adding all the highlights that really, you know, hopefully solidify this retro slasher aesthetic I'm going for. And yeah, I know, Re-Animator isn't really a slasher, but I've been watching a lot of Re-Animator and Evil Dead recently, and the view I have on 80s horror movies has changed. Anyway, I'm excited to do more of these. Thank you so much for watching. Slow pan to finish. You can follow me on Twitch, of course, and Instagram. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I love to hear feedback. Buy my stuff on Redbubble. It really, really helps if you would support me that way. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!